Hey, good morning, everybody. It's BzyPeach on a Saturday morning. I think it's not too dark out here, but it's a little bright. Hey, Gregory. Oh my goodness, you are up and rocking and rolling this morning. I hope you had a good Christmas. I saw your videos. They were awesome. What a lovely family. Oh, hey, and my buddy Cooked on Kim is on. So let's get her into the conversation and get it on and popping. Let's see what's happening this week. Hopefully everybody had an excellent, had a good Christmas, hanging out with some friends from work. Hey, honey, how are you?
Good. Look, as they say out here in these streets.
Out here, what you doing out there in them streets?
So I'm a morning person. Had to drop my son off though, and decided to go get some yarn, some bulky weight yarn, chunky yarn, to work on another project.
Okay, I got you. Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Gregory on this morning already. He is.
Gregory, I see, and look, I love the suspense that he gave us with his VKL announcement. It was like, dum.
It says he's getting ready for VKL. Gregory, you get to meet Kim and I. We get to meet you. We're gonna be there. Man. Super excited. We announced it last week. We're going to be rolling up there. It's going to be an epic road trip. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to drive up there from Atlanta, hang out, have some fun. My yarn journals are going to be featured in the Lady Di Yarns booth, one of her 2 booths. But Kim and I are just going to be there in live, in living color, in all our glory. Get ready.
Enjoying the city. Yes.
Yes. Get ready, New York. I don't know if they're ready, Kim. What you think?
Nope, they're not.
They're not ready. They're not ready.
They're not.
Oh Lord. All right, so let's see what we got going on today. So it's Christmas week, right? Christmas was Wednesday. Everybody was posting holiday stuff, and looks like had a good time with friends and family, or had some nice quiet time. Oh, we got a lot of people joining us this morning. All right, so Some Kids Boutique. Oh, well, who is this? You have to tell us who you are. What's your name so we can call you by name? And hey, Peachy Hooker, what's up, Tawana? Y'all, Tawana is the sweetest. I loved meeting her at the at Hooker's Night Out. We gotta hang out some more. Let's see. So, Kim, what did we talk about? We had a couple of things we were talking about. We were supposed to talk about today, right?
Yes. Have you finished your vision boards? Where are your vision boards? Have you started your vision board? Do you know what your vision is for 2020 and beyond?
Right.
So
it's a whole thing about 2020 vision, right?
I am no longer doing a vision board. I have changed it because the board was way too big for me. I didn't have a place to post it. And so what I did was I took a quote that I have. It's called Visualize It and It Will Happen. And then from there, I put sun rays. I made it into a circle and put sun rays all around. And that is my vision board hanging on my door as I walk out in the morning.
Hey, Deborah G. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Are you going to post some pictures of that at some point?
I will. I
Okay.
can and I will.
All right. Yes. So post some pictures. Oh, my phone is loud. Um, post some pictures. That'll be awesome to see. I like the idea of having it be, in a different format, right? We can be creative. It doesn't always have to be, a board per se, right? So let's see. Ice and Kids Boutique. I'm keeping my vision board from this year because I haven't accomplished all my goals. I'm just going to add to it. I like that. Don't give up on those goals. I think that is excellent, right? Because, at some point there were things that you felt were destined for you or that you wanted to accomplish. And just because a calendar year rolls around, right? Why does that mean you have to give up on that, right? So I like that. Okay, who else? Let's see. Tawana, what's going on? Have you worked on your vision board? I think you were on that day. We're going to keep everybody accountable. Oh, hey, Esmelda. Esmelda joined us. All right, so I worked on my vision board. It's a little sparse because I'm still working out what I want to put on there. Sometimes my creativity gets in the way, I think, because I want things to be just right. I'm working on it. Okay, so I need to put that on my board. So I've been working on my board. Mine is a small one. So one of the things is already starting to happen, right? What I put, VKL in the Big Apple, that's getting ready to happen, right? I am all about the fringe. I am loving the fringe. That's my latest beauty right here. Check out my feed for some pictures. And then let's see, what else do I have on there? Financial freedom. We're going to be financially free no matter what. Okay, so this guy right here, Kim, this is who I was telling you about yesterday. This is a little sneak peek. He might be making an appearance at VKL. We'll have to give you a little bit more information later. But I'm also visioning him as my as my yarn husband. I need a yarn husband, y'all. Listen, I need I need a crochet husband. So I'm putting that out there. It doesn't have to truly be a husband, right? But I need a little testosterone next to me just to keep me straight, keep me engaged, right? It would be fun, I think. You know how people have work husbands? I like that. I don't know. What you think, Kim? Too much?
Yeah. No, I don't think it's too much at all. I'm sorry. Multitasking is not my strong suit.
You were
blinded so by I'm looking at. I was reading Gregory's thing that said he's afraid to start a vision board because his vision board started to manifest as soon as he finished it.
Oh.
I'm like, well, man, that's why I don't create them most of the time, because they don't seem to manifest as quickly as I want them to. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to, you know what? We need to do a vision board in January when we're with Gregory. Yeah. And rub up against him so that our visions come true quicker.
Listen, okay, so that's a thing, right? Okay, so that's powerful and that's awesome that you're saying that it started to manifest as soon as you create it. I mean, that attests to listen, when you have something in front of you and you are looking at it and you have put some intention to what you're going to do, that is a great thing. I hope that it won't keep you from doing that, because it means that the things that are in your mind, the things that you are thinking of, truly are for you. So I guess that could be scary, right? And if you're not ready, or if you don't think you're ready, it could push you. But it means somebody thinks you're ready. So I don't know, Gregory, think about it, right? Because I know you have things that you are ready to do, and you are so talented, and I know that whatever you're going to put your hand to is going to be successful for you. So, yeah, exactly. I didn't think I was ready. Right. And you know what? Sometimes we don't think that we're ready. We don't think as individuals that we're ready. We're often our worst critic. We often stifle ourselves, and sometimes we just got to get out of our own way. So, Kim, that is actually a perfect segue to our third topic. We're going to skip one because Gregory gave us a great segue to our third topic. How funny is that? Kim, we were talking about this. How will you remove self-doubt and negative talk in 2020? That was one of the things that we wanted to chat about. So tell me, like, what was on your mind when we were talking about that yesterday? I caught her with a mouthful. So I'm gonna fill the space while she finishes chewing. This is a live.
So that whole self-talk thing, it is super real, number one.
Right.
But number two, I've seen so many memes and what have you where the man is like he's chopping, and it doesn't look like he's getting anywhere. And when we see the full picture, he is this close to the end, but he walks away.
Right.
And that has been me for a series of things in life. With that being said, I'm like, nope, this 2020, stay in the course. And with that being said, for my crochet work, I'm creating a design schedule. Thanks to you and Vincent, I am coming up with a design schedule that will be apropos for my skill set and help me to achieve those things that I have, because I've got all these pictures written down and all of these designs, and it's like, oh, why didn't you finish them?
Yeah. Y'all should see her book. Oh my goodness, the ideas in there, mind blowing, amazing. And so we have to give credit to Vincent from Vesuvio's crafts. I met him at the Craft of This, and just in a couple of visits and conversations, he was mentioning how he has a design schedule, and I think a lot of designers do. Gregory and others, you guys have to tell us if you have formal design schedules. And I mentioned it to Kim, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think that would be good because she's got some things she needs to do. So I'm one of her accountability partners. You know, I'm that annoying friend that's like, did you do what you said you were going to do? Did you do it? Did you do it yet? Did you do it? What's next?
Which is really good. Which is really good, because other than that, my mother used to be that person. She'd be in my ear constantly. When you gonna finish school? When you gonna do this? You said you was gonna do it. And it's like, gosh, I don't want to hear her mouth. Let me get it done.
Yeah.
And so with that, yes, you have definitely become that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Anything I can do to help? You need an accountability person. Honey, you got two of us. You just need to meet us and figure out how we go connect. We got you. Listen, that's what we're here for. So if nothing else, you have to check in on Saturdays with us and let us know what you did for the week.
Boom.
Listen, we insert ourselves into situations really quickly. Watch out. But for good reason. We're not those drama queens, right? We're not those drama queens that just start stuff to be starting stuff. We here for good.
No time for drama.
Yeah, so
time for drama.
Yes, exactly.
It's yarn to explore. There is no time for drama.
Right. Oh, that's a good tagline. That's a good tagline for somebody. There's yarn to explore. There's no time for drama. Okay. Nice. For me, negative talk and self-doubt. Kim is very helpful with keeping me out of my head on that. I think I've shared with you that, we are both fellow Aquarians. So there's a lot about us that's pretty similar. And the more we talk, the more we find in common. It's scary. But I have been able to be vulnerable around Kim and share some things because there are just a lot of parallels in our lives. And so it's been interesting to be vulnerable because I have a hard time asking for help. Kim was like, yeah, well, you didn't ask, I'm telling you. So that's been good. Ross is an Aquarian too. What day? You have to tell us what day. And so it helps to have somebody around that you can be vulnerable with, that you can trust, that you know that you can talk to them, and what y'all share is between y'all. Unless you have permission to share it outside of your bond. Oh, February 2nd. Yes, girl. All right. And then I lost track because Kim over here throwing up signals. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway.
I was trying to say mine is the 5th, and then I was like, no, Laverne is not the 3rd.
All right.
Yeah. It's too me.
And I'm back. So, that accountability person helps with the negative talk. If you have family around, that's good. That's positive. Family isn't always positive. We don't choose our family. We choose our friends. We choose our family. But if you have family that's positive, talk to positive people. Talk to encouraging people, right? That helps. Watch who's around you and make sure that you are keeping yourself in environments that are uplifting and encouraging. If you find yourself in a room that's sucking the life out of you, walk out that room. It's okay to say no. It's okay to remove yourself from negative situations. So, just kind of keep that in mind. I think that's what works for me, is having folks that I can talk to. They know what my issues are, and they just ignore them and work around them for my good. So that's what works for me. So what else is good? I've been missing some of the comments here, but let's see. So what else? What else do you guys do? What do y'all do to push past or move beyond negative thoughts that might creep through your head? Because we all have them at some point. What do you do to push past, your self-doubt, when you're not feeling like, the world will accept your idea, or not even the world, maybe just your block. Okay, make a list of blessings. Roz makes a list of blessings. Okay, I like that. That's powerful. So share with us. Let us know what else you do. What do you do to push past the negative? Crash. Oh, what? What are you talking? What is crash, Kim? What's that?
Crochet until something happens. I found a cup that says that. And I was like, I like that.
Yes, I do too. I like that. We're going to crush these goals. Yes, I love that. That's awesome.
Maybe.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right, Greg, tell us what you got. You have something. All right. So while you guys are sharing that, we'll pop back in and kind of pick up those things and see what's what. The other thing that we had on to talk about today was next steps, right? So now you got your vision board, or you'll have it soon. Now you have your vision and your ideas and your thoughts written out, or you'll have them soon. We talked about what you're going to do to get rid of negative self-talk, doubt, all of that stuff. So then the question is, what are your next steps, right? What are the next steps? Do you pray? Do you take action? Do you do both? Do you do neither? Do you just sit there and stare at the vision board and go, I wonder who's going to do this? So what are the next steps? So Kim, tell me, like, what do you, once you do your vision board, once you do, starting to get rid of that self-doubt, like, what's next? What do you do?
The next thing for me is to meditate, so that I can identify which one, or help to prioritize them. Mm-hmm. Because in my mind, all of them should be done at the same time. But the reality is that
Don't have a hand.
it's a step. Yeah, it's a process, and there are steps to this and levels to this. So there is one thing that I'm working on, and once I complete that thing, or once I get to midpoint on that thing, then I can actually start the next one. But again, in my mind, oh yeah, I got to do it all at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Motivational videos are a plus.
Yeah.
And if you watch motivational videos, there is on Spotify if you have it. And the same ones are on YouTube, I believe. But they have motivational listening things, because a lot of times if I'm just um sitting, if I'm just not sitting, but if I'm laying in the bed, there we go.
Right.
I'll turn on the motivational tool and listen to it.
Okay.
There are two that I know that have Denzel Washington's voice, and one has Will Smith's voice, and they're so calming. Just,
Yeah.
I love it.
I bet they are.
I like that idea, Gregory. Thank you for sharing that, because that's definitely a way to move.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, we all struggle with insecurities and things, right? Sometimes the folks that outwardly appear to be the most bold and brash might be the most insecure at heart. But really reconsider whose opinion you're worried about, because you might be worrying about folks that aren't really worrying about you. Right? So worry for yourself. Make sure you are doing what you know is going to work for you. Be secure in yourself as much as possible. And all of these things will help, right? So keep doing what you're doing that's working. Whatever is not working, push that aside, right? Push it aside. For me, I don't know that I meditate so much. My mom used to meditate, and it always turned into our afternoon nap when I was little. So, I have a hard time meditating per se, because it turns into a nap. I'm not disciplined enough to keep my mind focused, because I lay down and my mind is still going. I'm still going. So I have a hard time like clearing out my brain to meditate. Because as soon as I get clear, I'm out. I'm gone. So I'm working on that, because I would love to be able to sit and be at peace and work towards my own. I don't know if y'all can see this, but that is that's a goal for me. That's a hard goal for me, right? I'm trying to get there, right? So I put it where I can see it every day, right? When I look at myself, that's the symbol for right? So it's there, so I can think on it and meditate on it. It's funny. I guess maybe my body might be a part of my vision board.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So I keep it where I can focus. So I'm gonna get a little shouldery for y'all, because bam, look at that.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna show everything. It was just a little taste. But my body is my vision board too. I never thought about it like that. Prayer, I think prayer works for some people. It works for me to a certain extent. I grew up in the church. I grew up AME. As an adult, I went over to a Baptist church because I really liked the pastor that was there. Not praying to the pastor, but I loved how he was directing us to pray to God. And I have some struggles with the church, from time to time, and my relationship with God. We all do, and that's okay at some point. Some of us have unwavering faith, which I think is fabulous. So that may be a good route for some people. It may not be. It just depends on, what's working for you at the moment. For me, I think my thing is action, right? I'll say it in a heartbeat that I'm the type of chick that doesn't let excuse me, grass grow under my feet because I'm always moving. That might give you some insight into my name, BzyPeach. I'm always busy. Like I'm always doing something. That could be a tough thing, I guess, because sometimes I don't sit and focus, or stop to smell the roses. But I try to make sure I do that. But I act, right? If I have an idea and a thought, I just act. If I put it on my vision board or I speak it or I have it in my brain, I just get to it. I just do it. What?
So, I think that's interesting. I get into that just act too. Okay. But when it starts to fizzle out or I get bored with it, it goes into the, oh, I forgot I started that corner.
Yes.
And that corner is built up pretty high.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That can happen. So there are upsides and downsides to the different methodologies, right? Oh, hey, we got, but let's see, Blush and Bashful Body Code. We had a couple other people that popped in while we were chatting. Meticulous Styles, hey girl, hey. Lady T joined, hey Lady T. We got a couple other people. Okay, new folks, welcome. Saturday mornings, check us out. We are always here every Saturday morning. Yeah, so action, right? That is my go-to. That's been my thing.
It's important. Action is important.
Yeah. Okay, Kim, who is sitting beside you over there, over your shoulder?
Snoopy. Snoopy, my ride or die for the holidays. My children, well, my daughter gave him to me 3 Christmases ago. And so ever since then, he gets in the car. The top of December, he's in the car, and we're rolling.
That's your road dog, literally.
Got bells on and everything, because he's a back seat driver. So if there are any times that he gets nervous, his bell rings.
Oh, he's keeping you accountable on the highway. Is that what's happening?
He does. He's a good road dog. For anybody and everybody, I am a Snoopy fan. I like the Peanuts cast. Charlie Brown was a little depressing for me, and I don't really know whether the 70s was a time for depressing cartoon characters, but we had Winnie the Pooh, who seemed to be on antidepressants, and then we had Charlie Brown, who needed antidepressants. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But
right.
I'm like, wow, we had a lot of characters that were seriously going through some things. And with that, the one that I fell in love with was Snoopy.
Okay.
Through it all, Snoopy was my go-to. Okay. So yeah.
Oh, Esmelda is going to Nitty City. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm jealous.
Yes, completely jealous. We were talking about that yesterday. So you're in New York. Do you live in New York? Okay, I'm trying to talk to her and she's trying to go. Look, if she has any gluttony or Georgia peach, I will pay you. Just get it. I'll pay you. 2 skis of each. I'm just putting that in.
We'll see you at BKL.
I'm just saying.
We'll see you at BKL. She'll bring it to VKL.
I'll cash app it to you today. For real. All right.
So Lola Bean Yarn Co. for anyone in the New York area is going to be at Nitty City today for a trunk show. Nitty City, as far as I'm concerned, is known for Gregory's piece, which they had in their window. I think that's when I learned about Nitty City, is because of Gregory's piece that was in the window.
Okay.
So she just finished breakfast next door.
Okay.
So awesome. She's ready. She sounds like one of those people that stands outside in the cold and waits until the door is open. The Black Friday sale person.
Well, not
Doors open. They
look,
open
not
at 11.
yeah. She ain't out there for that long. She's like a half an hour might be good. Okay, I'm with you, girl. Bye.
Enjoy.
Yeah. So Gregory, I don't know if Gregory's still on. I keep calling him Greg. I don't know if that's right or not, appropriate or not, but we'll find out when we meet in person. But yeah, I think if you have any tips about Nitty City or anything you can share about them, let us know. Yeah, she said, yep, only for Adela. That damn Della, right? Isn't that what Gigi says? Yeah, man. So yeah, I completely lost track of where we were before that. I don't know. Anywho, okay, so back on track. That happens. Listen, real quick side note. Kim and I were talking about that because y'all should hear our conversations when we are not on live. We tend to talk about a lot of things in a short amount of time. Our pastor one point said sometimes women are like a bowl of spaghetti and men are like waffles. When women talk, it's like that piece of spaghetti, it goes from here. It touches every single little topic. So sometimes our conversations get like that. That's why I have to keep my little notebook, right? Because I have to write down when we get to talk, and we got a lot of ideas that come across our brains. So I got to keep it straight. But that's all the planned topics we have for today. What's on everybody else's mind? Like, what do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to ask us? What do you guys want us to cover next year in 2020 on Saturday mornings? Like, what would make a good Saturday morning? What the heck? Okay, Kim, listen, you and these little symbols this morning. You gonna get us in trouble.
You know what? You're like gang signs, right? I was trying to throw up the 2020 and realized the 0 wasn't pointing to you. Thank you, baby. It was pointing to me. Yeah.
Girl, you're silly. I'm like, what in the world?
I don't know about you. I have a mirror image problem. Like, I'll look at something and see, oh, it needs to turn around, and it's like, which way do I go?
Right. Okay, Tawana, 2020 Yarn Festivals.
Festival.
So that's excellent because Kim and I started that conversation. What happened? Because I think for me, I got a little overwhelmed and not quite sure where to look and which ones were worth our time and all of that stuff. What happened with you? Like, because I just was like, okay, I can't deal with that right now.
So it was overwhelming, but I think what happened was that they're not clearly spelled out as yarn festivals. Like, one of them, they were selling yarn crafts and what have you, but it was like the Bumblebee or the Sunflower Festival. And so with that, just trying to get a clear understanding. So I think the best place to go is probably the Crochet Guild, or the Crochet Guild, or one of the knitting guilds. They may be able to give more information, because I know in July in New Orleans there's that Crochet Guild festival, or not festival, but conference. And with that, we'll probably find even more information, because Stitches will not be here this year. However, you've got like Strands, the fashion show in March. That's a great place to network, and that's a great place to find out more information as well. So as we hear things, as we go to the yarn stores and pick up information, we'll definitely pass it on. And I also know there are other crafters who do lives as well. They may have information as well. I know there are a few that follow Adela. Solar Bean. A few that follow Gigi. A lot of people call her Auntie Gigi. Well, Auntie Gigi is in New Jersey, so the unfortunate part is there's a long distance there. If we're in Georgia and she's in Jersey, but Between here and there, we can definitely find some good festivals.
I know we need. Okay, so this is my brilliant idea. I don't know that it's something I'm gonna put together, but we need somebody to create a database, like an IMDb for yarn festivals and other festivals with like ratings and rankings. Like, yes, this is great if you're a crocheter. No, this sucks if you're if you crochet. Because I remember going to, it was some festival in you just found out there were fiber festivals and conventions, honey. Yes, that's how I got into all of this, because I had joined, I think, one or two Facebook groups. I saw your fringe jacket, the one where the lady's standing with her legs crossed. I can't, I'm too fluffy to do like she was doing, but she had the fringe at the end, and I saw that picture, and I saw some other groups, and then I came across Stitch, and I was like, Stitches is a whole conference about yarn? Yeah, so Gregory, I'm with you. We just been finding all of this out too, so we don't have to take this journey together. But what I was saying was we need somebody to create a database. I in my job do work on databases and data and all that stuff, but I'm trying to get away from it. But we need somebody to build an online database or app that's like, these are all of the fiber festivals, craft festivals. These are the ones that are great. These are the ones, don't bother wasting your time, something like that. So we'll see. Okay, so Tawana, you've been to quite a few fiber festivals here in the South this year. Yes, so you'll have to give us some ratings and rankings, like what's good. I have Kim and I have chatted a little bit about, what we're going to do in the future. We're really planning for Stitches 2021. So I think we're a little early to talk about what we're trying to do there, but we got to figure out, a way to do some things. A lot of the stuff that we've been going to has been pretty heavy for the knitters, which, nothing wrong with that. Hey, Diva Kiss 3. Nothing wrong with that, right? Because we love all of our fiber friends. But, we're crochet people, so we need stuff that works for us. Yep.
Very true.
So just a real quick PSA. Someone, I think it was Yarn Sage, was saying that her screen was buffering, all of that. So, and Diva Kish joined us a little bit late. I was hoping she would join us at 10 because I was on her live yesterday. But we post our live, so the whole live will be posted in my stories after we get off today. It takes a few minutes when we get off at 11, but I always post our lives in the stories. I have not been saving all of them, but I have all of them saved on my phone. At some point, I really want to upload them to YouTube for recaps, right? Because we're talking extemporaneously here a lot, and we come up with some really good things, and I really want us to be able to capture them, not just for ourselves, me and Kim, but girl, don't apologize for being late. You're on time for you, right? But I really want to be able to capture, those things so that we can go back and get some inspiration from the things that we're sharing with you all and that you all are sharing with us. So never fear if you're buffering and you keep missing part of it. It's okay. You can get back to it later. If you come in at, your time, then you can catch it later after we finish too. So no apologies needed. No apologies needed. But yeah, so what else? What else did I miss? Okay. What else do you guys want to talk about going forward in 2020? So we got fiber festivals, yarn festivals. Ross said that they have crochet and knitting cruises. What? Did you know that, Kim?
Yes, we saw that on the Stitches Stitches book that we got. It was in the back of there. Yes, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, I missed that. Okay.
We could even do, we could really plan to do one in Savannah where they have the dinner cruise. So it doesn't have to be a whole 3-4 days if you could come down to Savannah and what the flock.
We need that on a shirt, Gregory.
But we could definitely plan one in Savannah and hang out there, have a whole craft weekend.
Yeah.
That right there.
All right, listen, I'm seeing a power planning group right here. I'm going to throw that out there. Peachy Hooker, Crochet Rose, Gregory Stitch, Hooked on Kim, BzyPeach. We're going to make it happy, y'all. Think about it. I'm just saying.
Yes. Hey, Mitchell.
You know, I'll be setting up meetings and having us organizing stuff in a heartbeat. But I'm going to back off. I'm going to say, think about it. Y'all send Kim or me a message if that, sounds like something we should be doing. I'm just saying, it might be powerful. Y'all are some strong, good folks.
I think it would be, and then we'd get to meet the people in that local area, like Peachy Hooker just said, the local yarn. And then we're like an hour away from Jacksonville. I mean, it's so much it's a lot to do in that area.
Okay, so I haven't been down there. Y'all know I came down here from Virginia last year, 2018. So I still haven't even investigated all of Atlanta. Like, I haven't even been out to Stone Mountain yet, Gregory. I'm waiting on my invitation. But I haven't been to Savannah or Jacksonville or any of that stuff. So I love it. I'm all over.
We got to get you. You gonna be on the road. You know what? We taking road trip, yarn trips. They're not even called road trips. They call yarn trips. Oh, yeah.
I'm here now. Gregory, don't tease me, because, listen, my cousin
Gregory will be in the back seat.
Listen, I'm here now. Listen, we'll drive over to Stone Mountain and show up at your doorstep just to say, hey, if you invite, we will come. My cousin is here.
Especially if Auntie is cooking. Is Auntie cooking? Because a sister like to eat.
He's laughing. He didn't say yes, but he's laughing. I'm just waiting for the yes and the address to be texted to me.
Oh, don't worry about the address. We got Google, girl. Social media is our friend. We will find you.
Bring it back. We're not stalking. Invitation only. We're not going where we not. See?
Yarn Trips 2020.
Yes, absolutely. Kim, I'm going to need you to put your hands down. You're going to get us in trouble.
I know.
Listen, we're from Virginia. 2 up, 2 down. He said, I'll come meet y'all. Oh, you ain't said nothing but a word. Where we meeting? Because we are free all day today. I had thought about going out to eat, sleep, knit, but I don't know if we're going to do that, because that's a little bit of a ride. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what my cousin says. He's my road dog. Listen, so the other thing, right? Because we always talk about music, so I don't want to forget that before we move on. So we need theme songs, right? We were talking about this yesterday, and he said, "Where's that? Dallas, Georgia. Eat, Sleep, Knit is in Dallas, Georgia. It is a huge yarn shop. So Peachy Hooker's not too far from there. I think from Stone Mountain, it might take you an hour to get there, probably an hour, but it's worth it. I mean, if y'all are up for a trip, we can do it. It's not, it's worth it. They just got a shipment of Lola Bean in. I don't know if they put it out yet. But when I say you walk in and it's just like, yarn is everywhere. It's not a little yarn shop. It's just a yarn shop because it's big and it's got a lot of stuff. They've got all of the fibers. They've got lots of cotton. They've got lots of wool blends, like a lot. Yarn Utopia, absolutely. It's a really nice place, and it's spacious. It's not small and cramped and crowded. Everything is spread out, so you can really kind of walk through. Mitchell's Fiber. Next time I come home. What you mean come home? You're from here? Where are you now? What's going on? Give us the deal. What's the deets? What's the haps? You guys have to tell us these things. We got to learn and get to know each other so we can make some things happen. I may make my way over there. Listen, y'all, this is sounding like a trip is coming up. Kim, what you doing? I mean, are you gonna come out? You gonna stay out?
Look, I'm already out, so yeah, it's nothing but a thing for me.
I mean, they open at 10. They close at 4, so we do need to get there in advance, before 4, because we need a little time. Is this gonna happen, y'all?
I'm already in Morrow, so let's do this. Oh, you in Louisiana? Oh, I need some pralines. Where do I get the good pralines from, Mitchell?
All right, yes.
I'm such a desserty. I'm a desserty.
So Mitchell's fiber, okay. Mitchell's, is it Mitchell SC Fiber Arts or Mitchell's C Fiber Art? Listen, who are you? Tell it, break it down for us, and then give us your name so we can call. Y'all have a great time. Tawana, no, you should come. Bring mom and come to hang out. You should come. All right, okay, so real quick, if you guys are down to meet at Eat Sleep Knit today, just impromptu, send a thumbs up real quick. Okay? We'll send a DM. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Okay, so back to the last topic, music. We always talk a little bit about music, right? We talk a little bit about music. So Kim, I know you're in the car. I don't know if you have it on hand or whatever, but we talked about we need all right, Ross is down. We need our theme music for 2020. So we have to come up. I think we need some theme music for this live. So we'll have to work on that. But just like how Shaft walks in the room, we need to be walking in the room to our theme music. As you walking down the hallways at work, as you in your yarn shop, shopping, what's playing in your head? So Kim, did you come up with yours?
I did. My theme music, I think you guys know I love. She's on punishment.
Listen, Tawana, don't make that an excuse. We will keep you accountable and not let you spend your money, but we'll help you build your list. We'll help you build your list of what you need and what projects. You can come and shop. You don't have to spend money. Sometimes it's just about the people.
You are the devil. You the devil. Ooh. Now you know. As soon as she get in here, she gonna want to pick it up. You are so wrong for that. So wrong.
You can touch it. You can squish it. You can look. Adela hugs him and loves him.
And then take it to, and then they got the new yard. Yeah, no, you wrong for that. That's you real wrong for that. I'm not saying nothing else. Okay, I'm going back to my music thing. So I took it back. To the 80s, I think. Okay. Diana Ross, The Boss.
Okay.
Yeah. That song right there.
The Boss?
It gets, yeah.
Okay, I may have to see if I can find that real quick, because that is not, I don't know that one. She said if I touch it, it's going home with me. I know that's right.
I know it. That's what, you know what? Do what's good for you, Peachy Hooker. Don't mess with these influencers. Don't mess with them, girl.
No.
Shoot, they'll have you in yarn payments forever, yarn layaway. But
let's see.
But
I'm trying to find the song.
She's basically saying she found out, or she realized who was the boss. And yeah, that is my song for this year. It's like, you know what, to Gregory's point earlier, not even listening to what you got to say. I am in charge of this. I got this.
Okay.
It's me. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. All right, hang on. I'm trying to get it. I don't know why my laptop is acting stupid and I can't get the volume up. But
and then when I lose count on my crochet projects, I listen to the mahogany theme. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Because I have to ribbit and I just need something to encourage me there too.
Gotcha. That it? That's it. got a good beat. Oh yeah, see that's some good walking in music. You get your little strut onto that. I don't know what we're walking into, but I'm just saying. Okay.
So you could, yeah, you can see all kinds of filters. Like that's the
Sorry,
filter
my
I
daughter
see
is
when I.
like trying to call me. I don't know why. She knows I'm on. Can you call Aisha and see what's up? She knows I'm on live. I don't know why she's trying to FaceTime me right now. Okay, I have not found my music. I think that's gonna have to be my goal today is to figure out what my theme song is. Now I have my expert here with me. He's being shy and not coming into the screen, but we're gonna get him on live one of these days. Is my cousin. He's my big brother. He's my road dog. He's my everything. My best friend. My cousin Ron. Or you'll hear me call him Scott sometimes. And he is into music big time. His dad, my uncle, has been DJing since 18. He is now 70 or something, and still thinks he's 35 in the club DJing. So he's gonna help me pick out my theme music today, and I'll post it. I promise, I'm gonna post it. So y'all hold me accountable. If y'all don't see it posted by 8 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna post. I gotta post what my theme song is. That's my goal. Just the kids don't care what mommy is doing. I know that's right. They're like, listen, we're your world. You created us. Listen, pay attention. Absolutely. So I have I have crazy musical taste. So it could be anything. But my favorite right now is Shoma Josie, John Cena. I think I played that a couple of weeks ago. Let me see if I can find it again real quick. Yeah, here we go. Cause that's got a bumping beat. So I mean, maybe, and it has an interesting theme to it. So maybe we'll see. All right, are we going to Eat Sleep Knit? Okay, so I said yes. Kim, you said yes. Roz said yes. Is anybody else coming? Gregory, are you coming? Peachy Hooker, Tawana can't come. She's on a diet. She's on a yarn diet. She can't come. Yeah, I'm down. We can go. All right, hang on. Let me play this. I have a question. Yes, sir. What is your question? Do you need to ask it in person? Do you need to pop on and show your face? You can do that if you need to. All right, hold on. While you're formulating your question, let me give you my Shoma Josie real quick. Hey. 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 I don't know, that might have to be it. Will the craftivists let you just sit and work without buying? Yes, they will. The craftivists, you can sit and work without buying. Let me see what time is there. Let me pull it up and see what time is there sit and knit today. Do you remember, Kim?
I want to say it was from 11 to something, but I don't remember for sure.
And I think on Saturdays, Vincent is usually there, especially if he's taught a class in the morning. So hang on, Gregory. I am pulling that up now. Gregory, you like the practice?
Peachy Hooker sounds like she's gonna be the one to get all the gatherings together because she knows everything that's going on. They're having something at 3 today, and your yarn is at the Craftivist. Okay.
Oh, I do. What did you say? I do what?
I think he answered your question.
What was the question?
we need accountability partners. This is exactly why, because it's like, girl,
I'm good. I promise. I promise. Y'all listen, we get silly on here. We get crazy and silly. You know, sometimes we have some serious moments, but y'all, life is too short not to laugh. And, you know, it's nothing better than being able to laugh at yourself, because every now and then you are the funniest person that you know. And I'm having one of those days. Okay, so Tawana confirmed that the sit and knit and stand is crochet too. There are crochet people there too. You know, is today at 3, so it's usually 2 hours. Yeah, here we go. Knit Together Saturdays 3 to 5. The address is 743 Edgewood Avenue Northeast, Atlanta, Georgia 30307. The Craftivist, owned by Jennifer. Vincent of Vesuvio's Crafts works there. I don't know if he's going to be there for sure today or not. I don't see a class on the calendar for this morning, but he might be there, and he is just welcoming and lovely. I really enjoy just being in his space and chatting with him, so hopefully he'll be there. So Gregory, are we doing an afternoon visit to the Craftivist? Are we going to be there from 3 to 5? Is that what's happening? I'm just saying. All I need is an excuse. Okay. All right, Kim, let's close it out. What's on your hook?
So this week I finished 3 baby hats for the Red Hat campaign for February.
Okay.
Started a tank top with the new cotton that we got from Lions brand.
Okay.
The 24/7 cotton or something like that in this nice blue color. And a third project has been started, but that won't be revealed that won't be finished until about March of next year.
Okay. What's on my hook? So last night, Ron and I were sitting down watching, what was that show? The Boys, which is a really weird superhero show, but it's funny. Interesting. Anyway, and so I was finishing up some last minute late Christmas gifts, and then I started working on a hat for him, because I had the Lion brand, the homespun that's really, really soft. So he was like, yeah, that feels good. So I'm working on a hat for him in brown. I guess it's a so I need to figure out if it's called a variegated yarn or not. But you know, it starts off as white, and then it goes to green, and it's a good portion of green, and then it's white, and then it's brown, and then it's pink. So one of the things that I like to do is separate the colors, right? Because I love the colors, but I would like all of that color and not necessarily to mix it. And I'll give you just a quick tip. That's what I did here. I'm not going to tell you which Red Heart colorway this is, but basically it was one of the stripes. And I cut it at each color.
Like that.
Yes. So on my hook are fluffy, squishy, soft hats and headbands and scarves. So yeah, y'all know that Joanne is having a yarn sale, right? Tawana, you just said you were on a yarn diet. Ladybug. All right, listen. Redirect. Roz says she'll go to the Craftivist. So let's do this. We're gonna take over the Craftivist today, 3 p.m. The Craftivist, Atlanta. We'll save the trip out to Dallas for another day. Let's all meet at 3 at the Craftivist, and meet up. So Gregory's gonna be there. Crochet Rose, Ross is gonna be there. Is it Crochet Rose? You have to tell me how to pronounce that one. But Ross is gonna be there. Myself, Kim, you coming? Oh, it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a party. All right. Cool. And you guys get to meet my cousin, my big brother, my buddy, my best friend. All right, it's 11:01. I know it's gonna end pretty soon, right? Because I think we get an hour. Any last things that can someone take a picture of my yarn on the wall and tag me in it, please? We got you. Mitchell's Fiber Arts. Yes, we will do that. Send me a DM, remind me, but we'll do that. Kim, close us out. What you got?
Last minute thought is don't forget self-care. Don't forget to take care of yourself, love on yourself, whatever is going on and at this moment, whatever you can do, can't do, won't do, don't have time to do, don't get frustrated about it. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year.
Yes, and come back on Saturday morning. It was getting good today, and they cut us off. So I will just say my last final. Come and join us. Come and join us on Saturday mornings. BzyPeach, Hooked on Kim 251. We are always here to love on you guys and to share and to really encourage. So I see everybody's popping back in. I mean, we can keep it going again. Let me see if Hooked on Kim gets back on and we can do a few more minutes. But Instagram is serious. They do not play. We need to work. Listen, y'all, we need to get them to give us a warning because I knew that hour was creeping up and it just shuts down. It's like John Cena. You don't see me. Boop, and you're gone. So anywho, enjoy your Saturday. Come meet us out at the Craftivist in Atlanta on Edgewood, 3 p.m. from 3 to 5. Sit in it. We're going to have a ball. Okay, I love you guys. Kim loves you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.